Today, I'd like to express my feelings and thoughts on immigration and the legislation behind immigration, especially since we live in a border state. Personally, immigration is very important to me because I have seen families be ripped apart, afraid to go back to their home country because they may not be able to come back to America. There is a chance of deportation and imprisonment, and so much more. I have seen many have to struggle to figure out the application for reapplying for citizenship, new citizenship, just a work visa, preparing paperwork for their parents, for permanent residency, for family members who are still in their home country, not America, and even trying to deal with a lawyer. The process is unbelievably difficult, and I couldn't imagine anything except for a step in the right direction. My question that I'll be addressing today is specifically about the legislation that is helping to improve immigration. Immigration has come a long way from the United States, from when the United States was first discovered and became a nation, but immigration is not where I think it should be. Being in a border state, there are so many issues surrounding immigration that will be addressed here. What legislation has been proposed to improve immigration in the United States? The important part of the question is the word improve. Immigration is a long and hard process that I think that I'd like to see progress from the current legislation that has been proposed to improve the current state that immigration is in. To begin, Tori Johnson wrote an article containing information on certain state laws that have made an impact and a difference towards improving the lives of the people who have migrated to the United States to better themselves and begin a new life. In Illinois, a law was passed to limit police to search and seizures that they do to people solely based on their judgment and accusations of a person's citizenship status. The law is very big and a big deal to assist in bettering immigration and should be implemented across all 50 states in the United States. Another important part of the article by Johnson is the law that was written in Washington, D.C. to abolish the thought and those allowing the rights of people to be endangered, or the rights of people to be endangered or tossed around like trash, regardless of the citizenship status of the individuals of the United States. We all have human rights. In addition to the article written by Tori Johnson, the United States Citizenship and Immigration Service published an article on the law that has certain circumstances allowing individuals to get their green card or visa. This is a huge addition and step towards increasing the United States population, the amount of visas allowed in a certain time frame, and the convenience of those in search of how to obtain a visa. As a citizen of a border state, I know many people who had a hard time obtaining a visa or who may not even have a visa because they do not know how to apply, need assistance, or they may not qualify. This law is especially helpful to those who have lived here for almost their life or their whole life, or those who are children living here unknowingly needing a green card. I personally feel attached to DACA and the people who are associated with DACA. Either they are DACA students, they make donations, or they simply help fight for the rights of others because of how important of an impact DACA has made. 2018 is a very important year for many reasons, including Donald Trump, immigration, and DACA. DACA is a crucial piece of American immigration from many countries from across the world and how the lives of individuals will change. DACA was almost completely terminated this year, but thankfully it was not. DACA allows young adults with specific circumstances get a higher education with financial assistance. There are many regulations that must be followed, but that is expected from an immensely important law and items made to help support the adolescents of our nation. DACA is one of, if not the most important, opportunities that immigration has to improve. Immigration will grow to become understood by those who are ignorant to the topic, and it will help make unbelievers believe that people who migrate to this country are here for a new beginning and are here to better the lives of others, their families, and themselves. According to the article, putting a hold on ICE, immigration officers make citizens very afraid to try and migrate to America, stay in America, or attempt to be in America undocumented. Unfortunately, ICE officers are not helping to improve immigration, but only diminish the thought of coming to America in those looking for a new beginning. ICE agents have been known to dismiss the rights of humans and take their authority for granted and not make the citizens of America feel as if this is a community-based policing era, but more of a violent and attacking state of mind of those in power. Especially since President Trump has been in office. And according to NBC News in the Latino section, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, whose officers pick up people for deportation away from the border state, made 143,470 arrests, an increase of 25% from 114,434 a year earlier. After Trump took office, ICE arrests surged 40% from the same period a year earlier. To conclude, although Donald Trump is the current president of the United States, there is so much more that can be done to assist the improvement of immigration and the improvement of how the individuals of the United States are treated, but it must begin with everyone putting in a helping hand. Today I used my resources from the Phoenix College Library, which was the Putting a Hold on ICE, Why Law Enforcement Should Refuse to Honor Immigration Detainers, Tori Johnson, The State Immigration Laws You Should Know About, American Immigration Council, Immigration Impact, National Conference of State Legislators, Deferred Action for Children Arrivals, Federal Policy and Examples of State Actions, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Service Green Card Through Life Act 245I Adjustment, and the Associated Press, ICE Deportation Arrests Soar Under Trump's Administration Drop in Border Arrests from NBC News. Thank you.